2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on Boston.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Oladipo is out there with Russell. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Now here's Beal. Rose attacking. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And here we go. Here's Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Oladipo's got the opening bucket of the night here for San Antonio.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Now the pass to Anderson. Inside, Cousins. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Rubio outside. 1 second left.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston, Derrick Rose is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Jordan. That's Tony Allen. And it's Fareed in at the 4 spot. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for Young. Now here's Rose. Drills the three-pointer. Rose has got the first basket of the second quarter for Boston.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Here's Green. Shots good by Lyons.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Rose with the ball. Puts up a 3 and released it in time, but so it's tied.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. On the court for San Antonio. Anderson is out there with Green. Then it's Russell. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Cousins in at the center position. No luck, and it's Boston the other way. Pass to Beal. Goes up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's stolen by Rose. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Boston. Allen comes in for DeMarre Carroll. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Spurs. Lamb comes in for Kyle Anderson. The dish to Oladipo. Spurs passing it around. 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim. Nobody near Allen. They get it back. Here's Rose. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice move and finish. I think the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And so it's Boston with it. We've got Rose. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Jamari Carroll is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Reese in at the 4 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young.
Kyle Anderson.
Miles passes to Rubio. There's the feed to Cousins. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
So it's San Antonio now. 8-point game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Victor Oladipo comes in for Russell.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit. They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
It's as if these guys are out here just playing pickup basketball. No deterrent from the defense.
Not at all. No resistance whatsoever. It seems both teams just happy to try to outscore the other.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during that last break. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
It's in!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Whoa. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Derrick Rose.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for